It's a misconception. Prince Harry, greedy for money, was greeted enthusiastically with the headline "Destroy Sussex Fantasy Hello" on YouTube Royal News Channel. So when Harry was asked why he didn't want to give up his title, he replied, "It doesn't matter." It's often hard to tell if Harry is as stupid as he seems, or if he really thinks the public is that stupid. He does avoid the question that he did it. He didn't want Anderson Cooper to feel like an idiot for asking the question. It's a gaslighting trick Harry likes to use, and he probably learned it from someone who was married. The trick, then, is to turn a threatening question into a weapon capable of undermining the interviewer's confidence. Shake him a little and he'll feel it, and you'll end up destabilizing him. The center is a success. So the question was dropped and we never got a straight answer from Harry. Now, Cooper isn't really pursuing the matter, probably because he fears that if he doesn't maintain his respect for Harry as a royal prince, Harry might stand up and leave for good. You know, Anderson Cooper doesn't seem to care at all. He didn't even want to clarify the matter in the interview. He could have made Harry's words clearer by challenging him, but he couldn't be bothered to do that now. I don't think Harry is solely responsible for his senseless reaction. In fact, it looks like Anderson Cooper is more to blame than Harry. You see, any good reporter digs deeper. They'll stop at nothing to get answers from Harry, who knows what he's doing when he chooses whom to interview. He only wants to talk to people who won't trap him and force him to answer difficult questions. Let's discuss what a difference ditching the title makes. Well, first of all, it affects people's perception. In fact, I think most people would respect them a little more if they voluntarily gave up their titles. I have good reason to think so. If they remove the titles, it shows that they really mean what they say and that they really think that the monarchy is an old and archaic institution that has no place in modern society. If they leave the institution, you built a career out of scraps. It would make perfect sense that the little respect Harry could get for giving up the title just isn't worth enough. I think the other difference for him and Meghan is that if they were just Mr. and Mrs. Motmot-Windsor, no one would care what they did or said. They are mean, lazy and jealous copycats. They want fame and money, but they don't want to work for it. Harry and Meghan are counting on these titles and their royal connections to give them a chance to make money. No one is going to pay to hear the opinion of a retired actress and ex-blee. With their royal connection the only thing that makes them marketable, what career path could Harry take to support his family? He has no education, no real skills, and Meghan no longer looks like she could be an actress, but both are used to a lavish lifestyle, and it costs a lot of money. And I think Harry knows that deep down he must know that you're not ready for the job anymore. Harry is desperate for his family, but the royal family doesn't really need him or Meghan, so Meghan and Harry just keep those titles. It doesn't matter if it makes them hypocrites. They don't seem to care if they have another way to make money. Will they suffer if they are called liars and hypocrites? I do not think so. I think Harry is well aware of the importance of this, and I don't think he'll ever admit it, although that doesn't require him to admit that it's true. The other thing is how we found out about his reign before the interview even started. I'm guessing he said something similar to a question you could ask: "These are topics you are not allowed to discuss, and if you dare go against me I will." I felt like Anderson Cooper was walking on eggshells. I think the interview was already damaged because everything was in the script. I guess there were no-go zones. I'm sure Harry makes it clear to anyone who interviews him that if they dare question him or go off script, he's gone. A very close friend of mine was actually a journalist, but he ended up leaving the field early because, according to him, everyone was corrupt. There are no real reporters anymore. I just want to be a celebrity and a talk show host. Now my friends are just getting into journalism and they're going to have a good time with Harry and Meghan. They'll ask them all the tough questions and won't let them get away with it because they don't have the answers. I don't think Harry would dare face a tough interviewer. He knows he can't stand it. Morgan would have done a great job without being mean, although I think he could have just put Harry in danger, but we know that will never happen because Harry couldn't control the story. And what did he think of the OBA? Dealing with these two works was not difficult for both of them. He did not ask them why they were revealing all these dirty secrets. It was a load of garbage brought in by 2 young children and an adult, as this woman made it her life's work to try and destroy the royal family. Who does she think she is? It is up to the citizens of the UK to decide exactly how long they want to stay in office, and once the Queen dies they should get on with their lives as very rich people and forget all the fuss. It's just unnecessary. It's also very old-fashioned, and I suspect the kids will thank them later for not being born into this fishy situation. Now you know Meghan would never let Harry get anywhere close to Piers Morgan because he ex-Piers Harry to shreds in a nice British way, though of course now it's one thing to be extra to requirements, but it's a totally different story to be such an idiot that nobody actually even wants to spend time with you. And if Harry had problems with his family as a family instead of an institution, then he could have just solved those problems privately. Now if he has problems with the royal family as an institution, then he should relinquish all the titles plus his own and his kids' places in the line of succession. But he hasn't done any of these things. So the only conclusion we can come to is that he has some kind of hidden agenda for the unkind, and in many cases untrue things that he has written and said. I think I see right through Harry that I know what he's doing. He believed he was some kind of messiah, coming to save the monarchy, but Harry couldn't save the monarchy and its members. If he is no longer a prince or a duke, he is nothing. What's more, he can't express his thoughts at any time. Chapter now I suspect that I know he has ulterior motives. This is to stay relevant. He didn't care what it cost, even if it cost his self-respect and dignity. It's okay, he doesn't care if he loses the respect of most of the world. That's what motivates actress and mattress Meghan Markle. She aspires to more fame and fortune than she can get herself. The two are indeed a toxic couple. Aren't they, boys? Harry really made it, and when it comes to Meghan Markle, she just wasn't successful enough in her career to give her the celebrity status she was so desperate for right now. She probably wouldn't even know who Harry was unless Meghan had been living under a rock her whole life. There was no way she hadn't heard from Harry. He just hates that people associate his fame with him. He wanted to become famous himself. This is just another example of Meghan lying that no one will believe. Very good actress. I think everyone in this world has heard of Harry, except for people who don't have access to the internet or the media. However, Meghan is a liar, and this terrible interview with Oprah has been proven to be mostly false. There's a good reason why Oprah and other celebrities are different from the two. The last thing I want to say is that Anderson Cooper interviewed Harry for ratings. Today is about it. It's all about reviews because you need good reviews to sell those ads and sponsor time. Today's reporting is in many ways just entertainment. This scenario is based on several facts, and often half-truths. I figured Harry must have taken a detour to sell the book. I really want to see him do an interview and announce his resignation. This will be the last interview. I don't think there is anything more important for him to say that it will make a difference. Harry, that would make a whole lot of difference. What do you think of these titles? Please let me know what you think in the comments section below, and we can discuss royal family titles as well. Don't forget to like my video to anyone who likes our YouTube channel, Royal Family News, for more interesting videos in the future. Thanks for watching, good night. I'll be back tomorrow and see you soon.